What time is it? Is it time to watch more Transformers Armada? Actually, no, it's not, you silly goose, because we're here to watch Micron Legend. I can't believe you forgot that. What's wrong with you? But, sorry, we're here with episode 7 of Micron Legend. I said there would only be one video this week, and there was only one, and I'll tell you why in a second. But, let's start the episode. Why not? Let's go. This episode is, stupid. Again, it's been a while since I've watched Armada all the way through, especially the early episodes of Armada. But I remember episode 7, like, it's mostly about the kids, which everyone always likes. It's like, yay, kids. That's great. You know, the other day I was at this comic store, not the other day, this was like a year ago, I was at a comic store in Chicago, and they like had like a volume of like every single Transformers Armada comic by Dreamwave in like one volume in 2016. Like, what the fuck? Why is this for sale? This came out in 2002. Like, a decade and a half later, you're selling this. I don't understand. Steve Drucker. I wonder what he's doing now. I could probably look him up on IMDb if I cared. Okay, so I was gonna tell you why there was only one video this week, even though I'm on break. The reason is that I don't know how much I'm gonna tell you about my personal life, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm actually applying for grad school right now as a screenwriter. So, one of the requirements for one of the schools I'm applying to, I will not tell you which one, is they wanted me to write a spec script. And for those who don't know, a spec script is basically a script that has characters and dialogue and like scene descriptions, but it doesn't have like description of like camera angles or like specific sound effects or like, you know, all the stuff that would go into a real technical script. A spec script is usually intended to be shown to someone else in order to be sold. So what they wanted was a spec script for an existing TV show. So, you can probably guess where this was going, but I chose Transformers Robots in Disguise. So the reason I only uploaded one video is because most of this week I was working on writing a script for a made-up episode of Robots in Disguise that I came up with. Maybe someday I'll post the episode I wrote on here. Like do a dramatic reading or something. But for the time being, I think I'm gonna hold off and not do that. Cause hey, I don't know how the school I sent it to will react to it. But anyway. Weren't we wondering this last episode? Keep up, guys. What do you mean there? Oh, there, cause you don't know the gender of the Micron. Okay, fair enough. They like blow up a bag and pop it right over it. I would like to congratulate Rad for being inclusive and accepting that a Micron might be female. Ice Bucket Challenge, woo! You know, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge actually did raise a bunch of money for ALS. That's pretty cool that it actually had that positive impact, and it wasn't just a bunch of people dumping water in their heads for views. Unless he's just broken or something. And Grinder flipped out. I'm sorry. Bang. What is RC holding there? This is my whacking stick. Don't make me whack you. And why did you bring your PlayStation? That's just confusing. RC-chan. Aww. I wish I knew how that cleaning song from Mary Poppins goes. I totally forgot. Noisy festival? That's my favorite kind of festival. It's my favorite adjective to describe festivals. Trans-accelerator unit. Quick, what's a technical name that doesn't actually do anything plot relevant? Even Hot Rod didn't know what it was. Wading through cement for some reason. It crashed here millions of years ago. It's like, oh, it needs a little tinkering. It's a fixer-upper. Convoy and those other two guys. Convoy is the only one that matters, and don't you forget it. Bring it over with your tiny human hands. I love how, I don't know if that was an intentional perspective joke, but it looks like it's like, or like a human-sized wrench and it's in the foreground. But like they reach down and it's like actually that big. God, what's wrong with your head? He like drops it, crushes Carlos. Oh, sorry. Don't tell his parents. So he saw a guy twirling a gun on a John Wayne movie, and he just is like, I could do that. And he like hit himself in the head 40 times, but he learned how to do it. No, I can't. And Convoy's like, well, okay. Look at Wheelie back there. I will kill you. I'll find out where you sleep. You dropped our whatchamacallit thingy. They have the exact same part on their half of the ship. Which begs the question, do the Microns need 2 of those? Because they're on the same ship. This is one half of the Exodus and they're on the other half. It's almost like you have guns for fingers, the way you drop things. Are you making fun of my voice? Starscream is like constantly walking around with grin in a way that you can instantly see him and asking him pointed questions. Don't step on Barrel. We just repaired that. We weren't done shading it in to make it part of the background yet. By the way, this scene is the only scene of the Destrons in this episode. They don't do anything else. At least I don't think they do. My arms won't stop! Help me! Oh, they stopped. This is so horrible. I'm going to my room. You guys shut up. The rest of my family's asleep. I hope no one comes out and yells at me for yelling. Stop yelling at Cosmo for yelling at me. No. Yeah, that's how it goes. He's not worried that they'll blow the secret. He's worried that Alexa will bring the wrath of God on them if they blow the secret. It didn't come from her heart anyway. Women are always just saying stuff. That's kind of misogynistic, Carlos. And Alexa's over there like, I'm suddenly very deaf. You were screaming louder than they could beep. Hey, those guys are totally ditching. There they go. Why doesn't my mouth move when I beep? I wonder where the speakers are on that thing for the beeps to come out of. Where are R2-D2 speakers? Seafood at a carnival? That sounds safe. Look at that Pokemon trainer in the foreground. Scary looking mascots. Okay. They want a party too. You expect us to sit in the parking lot? Why would you tease us this way? What? What the hell? It's like R2-D2, and they're like tackled by like copyright agents. No! Not that there's any such thing as a soul, anyway. Fred, I've told you to leave your atheist bullshit at home. I don't actually have anything against atheists. I just say things. There are already robots here. Whatever. Just throw more oil on that fire. Let's go. We're gonna get crunk. I've never taken drugs. Wah wah. Perfect, right, you hit the bear. I think Bank might be malfunctioning. This tastes yummy, this does. What are you, Yoda? Why do I keep making Star Wars references? Why do they goose step? That would be my question. I guess they don't party on Cybertron. They're too busy dying. You're the ones who had the idea to sneak out here. Yankee. My dad has a friend who puts mayonnaise on her hot dogs. Ew. God punish you. Like in holes. Oh god, Jim, who did you kill? He puts it on the bun too. Who is this alien child? So, the humans in this world are about as gullible as the ones in Robots in Disguise. You could just show them robots and say, as long as you don't say the word alien, people are totally cool with it. I didn't know robots this sophisticated exist, but I will 100% accept it. Come on, Billy. I'm always game whenever you want to do stuff. Milk. We know English. Let's put the word milk on a milk carton. Yes. High school totally paid off. But we wanted to go on the tilt-a-whirl. You guys aren't nearly tall enough. This is a surprisingly strict carnival. So this episode begins the initiation of Jim and Billy into the human group. Although, it won't be complete for several more episodes. They're really stretching out that arc. Yeah, they're from space! Okay, let's calm down. Nothing indicates that they're from space. They are. Why am I whispering? You know that. I do not have astigmatism. I feel like that was mistranslated. I think he was supposed to say, you are a kid. That would make more contextual sense. Actually, they do! You'll find in this show that they actually do need sleep. Sure, it'd be a shame if someone caught a butterfly on them. Yeah, Japan? Bug catching nets are not a thing most American kids have. I know that's a huge hobby in Japan, but it's kind of a weird niche thing here. They just had a whole Abbott Costello bit while they're already 5 miles away. This was your idea! Not the bug catching net and the rope. That was actually not my idea. Not sure whose idea was. That cross-eyed kid in the yellow shirt. Wait, where's Hook going? Why are we doing this? Are there only boys in this town? Prime, you gotta lay low and not— oh, on stage on a show? That's during a show? That's cool. This is so stupidly cartoony. That's what transforming sounds like. It sounds like bonkers noises. This is stupid. Boing. Who is in charge of the SFX for this episode? Roger Rabbit. That's a topical joke. No, it isn't. You guys are so boned. I have addresses, phone numbers, Skype names. I have them all. You can't escape me. I'm sorry. I forgot she has a flying camera. Also, why are we not more disturbed by this? She's younger than them. If she was older than them, that would make spying on them okay. Especially since it could kill you in a matter of seconds if it wanted. You little midgets. I love in this moment in Armada, this kid has the line, besides, everyone knows that the red robots are the good guys, which I argue that they should get Jolt, which is like, weirdly foreshadowy? Like, when you think about it, like, how did this kid know that? Who is he? That one's bigger. My bug catching net is terribly inadequate. It can catch fairies though. Once again, robots might actually have parenting depending on what show you're watching. Starscream has a cousin. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know if you guys know this, but in the Armada continuity, Skywarp is Starscream's cousin. Like his first cousin. That's hilarious. And Thundercracker's just some guy they happen to know. I love how they just assume that the beeping is dialogue and not just noises. Joel, are you trying to kill the children again? Joel, you maniac. You're always doing stuff. Let go on the rope. Okay. Yeah, Joel's trying to kill them. There's no other reason that this could be happening. I saw it in Bioshock Infinite. We'll be fine. See? Fine. More reckless than bringing 5 war machines to a carnival where there are a bunch of children and people in way overhot mascot costumes. Why would you need a gun? How would that help? You're an idiot! If they were dead, then they'd be safe. We're all only safe if we're dead. You know, Hot Rod, ever since you got back from that battle at Voss, you've been kind of like weirdly dark. You need to chill out. Okay, they're actually worse at keeping the secret than in Robots in Disguise. He didn't even offer like a stupid Invader Zim style excuse. He's just like, I need this kid. Come over here and take your Thorazine. Ditto. I like how you can actually see the scene in this car mode in that shot. A little too toy accurate there. What could you even be driving on? What is that infinite gray space? What purpose did the ball have? Oh, but it dropped. This animation is screwy. When you have poor animation, it not only does it look bad, sometimes it just plain gets in the way of your understanding what's supposed to happen. I have butt wings! Fly, Buttman, fly! Oh, it's on his back. I lost my legs in the war. And meaning I lost some just now when that idiot shot us out of the sky. And I guess the people in the balloon just kind of fell because fuck them. That kid was thirsty. But kids can know about it. It's like Neverland, I guess. When we were in the Arctic, he snapped a penguin's neck right in front of us just for fun. You were in the Arctic? Thank God you guys don't have highly sophisticated cameras on your phones, or else we'll be getting knocks on our door from the CIA tomorrow. Tomorrow. It would make a great toy line. Did you take your Thorazine? No. Wow, Sam Witwicky has really let himself go. 5 years before the first Michael Bay movie. Never mind. Oh, Micro Machines. Micro Machines are considerably smaller than that. More booze! Booze will make you stop hallucinating. Alexa spoiled RC's whack and rod. Alexa, sorry. RC is like, please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. Please don't notice how off model I am. It's almost like she's female or something. Her stupid pair of X chromosomes. And her... The show is a little stereotypical, isn't it? Oh god, nuclear fusion! Oh god! Oh no, it's just... what is it? Take a look at my broken ass hand. It's appearing again. It's a cool holographic trick. If you move your head a certain way, it looks like there are two of them. Bring the three together. Only then can you make a wish and save Hyrule. And more importantly, why didn't they show up until just now? Didn't Micron figure they could find the other two on their own, and then when they didn't and were fucking around a carnival all day instead, it just went, well, I might as well just give them a hint. Like when they add the Sheikah Stone to the Zelda remakes, it's like, listen, you dumb fuck, if you don't know what to do, you're gonna just look it up online anyway, so might as well put the walkthrough in the game, you lazy idiot. Anyway, this episode. I mean, once again, I find that I come to the end of episodes like this and I don't really have much to say about them. I've already commented on like the weird cartoony, almost Scooby-Doo-ish nature, really, of the sequence with the Microns running from Billy and Jim, and like the super weird SFX. Like, if I heard that in the English dub, I would assume it was an addition of the dub. But no, those weird sounds, like the bung, like those like cartoon spring noises that in no way resemble what an actual spring sounds like, we're in the show. And just the way it's like, it's not really clear in this series, or even in any, why the robots have to be a secret. Like, they never give a reason for it. And this is kind of a thing about the Align continuity too. I assume the Align continuity, they give the reasoning that the robots can't be seen because other groups like Mech might exploit their technology or something, or it would cause mass hysteria, or something like that. But they never give any reasoning in Micron Legend. It's just kind of a given that they're robots in disguise, and these kids are just special enough to know about them. And that's all. I do kind of like the next episode. But anyway, this episode wasn't maybe as bad as I remember. It was just kind of cute. And I was about to say it's pointless, but it's not actually pointless, because Billy and Jim find out Transformers exist, and that will have ramifications for at least what they do in the rest of the show. Although Billy and Jim never do become important characters, they do become more present, and that starts here. So, that was Noisy Festival. I enjoyed watching it with you guys. There will probably be another video sooner than you think, but it won't be for Micron Legend because I have a review to do. Guess what I got in the mail? Boop, 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 boop. Check it out. Next time. Look forward to it.